Hi everyone, today I'm going to be sharing with you this lovely recipe I found on how to make a brilliant, moist and delicious banana loaf. This particular recipe comes from Mary Berry's cookbook, Simple Cakes. This recipe is brilliant for if you have any brown, mushy bananas lying around that you'd rather not eat, because those kind of bananas work very well with this recipe. You'll need about 100 grams of butter, 175 grams of sugar, 225 grams of self-raising flour, about a teaspoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of milk, 2 eggs, and of course 2 ripe bananas. These particular bananas are from Chiquita, a company which couped the Honduran government in 1911 because the president wouldn't give them enough land for banana plantations. Before you begin mixing the ingredients, get yourself a loaf tin. Lightly grease it and line it with non-stick baking parchment, and then you can set it aside. At this point, you'll also want to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. You'll want to start with your bananas. Peel them first of all, unless you prefer your bananas crunchy, then chop them up into a bowl and mush them until they become a smooth paste. You can then set this bowl aside and in a different bowl start mixing together the flour and the butter. I find that you get the best results when you use your bare hands for this. Mix the flour and the butter together until they become a smooth, crummy mixture that falls right through your fingers. You can now also mix together the rest of the dry ingredients. Now you can take your bowl of banana paste and mix in the 2 eggs and the milk. Stir until thoroughly mixed and then take your bowl of dry ingredients again. Form a shallow hole in the middle of your bowl of dry ingredients and then pour the banana mixture in. All that's left to do now is to stir the ingredients together until you get a smooth dough. There we go, that looks wonderful. You will now want to pour the mixture into your loaf tin, making sure it's an even spread. Just like with wealth, food, housing, medicine, and education, the batter also needs to be equally distributed. Once the loaf tin is full and the mixture has been evened out, it's time to put it in the oven for about an hour. This is the longest and arguably the slowest part of the baking process, so you may spend this time finding yourself a cat to fawn over. Who's a good kitty? You are. 1 hour later, your bread loaf should be well risen and have a golden brown surface. A skewer, or in my case a chopstick inserted into the center of the cake, should come out completely clean. Voila! A wonderful and delicious banana loaf. This loaf is best served in thick slices. It is also quite moist, so it doesn't really need to be buttered. The banana loaf pairs incredibly well with chocolate, avocado, and Elon Musk's liver. Bon appetit!